This is Lucky Smith reporting for Star River News Magazine. Today is February 24th of 2013. I'm here with
Joey Herman.
And Joey, for those of us that are just tuning in, would you like to tell us what you're doing?
Well, other than mixing hummus right now, I am me, which means there is no limit to who I am, but I was given the gift of prophecy, which is psychicness, and I was given the gift of soul reading, which means I can see every human being and even animal's soul through their eyes.
And how long have you had this ability?
I've had it my whole life.
When did you realize you were psychic and like a soul?
I realized that I had this gift because people would always come up to me and ask me for help, and I never understood why.
Yeah.
But I was really told that I had this gift when I went to the Kabbalah Center, and they told me I was able to see souls. And this was almost 8 years ago.
So this is all you've been doing for past, like, your career life. Has it always just
My
been...
career has always been open to everything. I've worked in every industry, and I went to school to be a filmmaker, and I went to school to be a therapist, and I've worked in every industry there's possible been, and I've studied at every major religious center in Los Angeles. Yes, every single one.
Wow.
Yes.
And have you lived in Los Angeles your entire life?
I've lived here for the last 8 years. Eight is a common theme in my life. 8 years, at the age of 8, I decided I wanted to go on this path. The number 8 means a lot because 8 is infinity, which is what we are. No beginning, no end. We as beings are 3 parts: a mind, a body, and a soul. And the things that we focus on as human beings is mostly the mind to get smart and the body to look good. But the most important thing that never dies is your soul, which is your spirit, which is your Phaeton, which is your Shanti, which is your whatever. It never dies. If you knew that you would never die, wouldn't you really live? You will never die. There's nothing that will ever kill your soul. Your body will die and your mind will die, but your soul goes on forever. It's been here for billions of infinite years. There is no saying how long it's been here because there's not a number big enough to describe how long you've been here.
Like, how does it work? Like, where are you originally? Like, you came here 8 years ago. Where did you come from?
I was born in Hollywood. I was raised in Orange County. And Orange County is very Republican, very Christian, Mormon related. My family is of Jewish background, so I studied Judaism. But the common theme for me in my whole life is every institutional center I've studied at has asked me to leave. Because I have known that their goal isn't always about helping people. Religion exists for one reason.
Control.
And money. 2 reasons. 2 things that don't matter when you're a spiritual being. Money does matter in terms of sharing it, but my goal in serving and helping others has less to do with money and more to do with caring about them. When your mom isn't feeling well, do you want money from her? No. You just care for her because you love her. The same thing when you're a spiritual being. You just care about people because you care about them. Because we're all connected. There is just one of us together. We're all separate beings.
Yes.
Of separate intelligence.
Correct.
But together, we're more powerful. So the thing is, like things that happen like tidal waves and natural disasters are caused from group consciousness, not single people's consciousness.
What do you mean by that? Like a group of people wanted that to happen and that's why it happened?
Meaning that the consciousness of the group of people is off, where they're being selfish. Meaning, when you're selfish and you only think about yourself, then the weather will go to it. Hold on one second, this is my girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let me pause it. So, but I have to argue because there are natural disasters where I just don't like in Thailand, I mean...
Well, the thing is, the problem isn't the earth, the problem is the people here. So it's our consciousness. We are so powerful as beings that we run the world. Our consciousness does. And as a group, if our consciousness is off, that's what happens. So when peace happens within and you create peace for yourself, then you'll create peace for the world. But you have to be peaceful in first before you can be peaceful without. I can't share something with you unless I have it. I can share food with you because I have money. I can share peace with you because I have it. But the person that doesn't have peace inside can't share peace with me because they don't have peace within. So you can only share with others what you have. It's common sense, but it's not. And the only way to create peace is through doing the work on yourself. It took me 25 years to reach enlightenment. But
are your family members, are they spiritually enlightened? I mean, are they supportive of
no, not really. But it doesn't matter. I accept myself, so therefore they have to accept me.
You went to school to be a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
8 years ago, you realized, or you came to the enlightenment that you're a soul reader and healer.
Mm-hmm.
How do you still make films, or what do you do? Like
for a living right now, I do readings, soul readings, one-on-one, over the phone through Skype.
Okay.
I work as a psychic. I travel the world with people. I help people with whatever they need help with.
How can people find you if they are?
Most of my business is through word of mouth, but I'm starting to do lectures. I have a lecture next Sunday at the Mystic Journey.
Do you have a website or anything?
I have Facebook that I use, but right now I'm developing all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people can let people know your names so they can find you.
Yeah. Joey Herman. I shot a TV show for CBS last February. It hasn't got picked up yet. That goes into my abilities. So it's just a matter of meeting people that are open to working with me.
With the healings or thank you, I'm eating as I'm interviewing. With the healings that you're working with people, how does that work? Like, do people come to you with cancer and or is it more...
People come to me with different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing is, everyone's their own best healer. People come to me because they have relationship problems. I work with couples. They come to me because they want to make more money. They come to me because they want to be balanced. They come to me for all different reasons. There's as many beings as there are in this world, there's many things that people want to work on. My main goal with them is to teach them how to not rely on anyone but themselves. And I do that through teaching them how to locate and position their soul and through their breath.
How many sessions do you say it would take for one of your clients? I mean, an average person. I know everybody's different.
What's your goal? I can only speak for you because you're in front of me.
You're in front of me? My goal, I guess...
What's your desire?
Well, I'm kind of where I'm at, where it's just, I'm where I...
Well, do you want me to tell you what you need to work on? Because I can see it.
Okay, what is it?
Well, you need to ground your energy. You think too much. You think yourself out of situations. And what happens is you create a thought, and that thought, it doesn't relate to the real world. And what happens is you kind of blur your vision on what's really happening, and what you think is not really what's happening.
Okay, so you sound like a little bit like some of my ex-boyfriends right now. It's getting a little...
But it's the truth. I don't know you from anything, right? I've met you maybe once.
Yeah.
I can see everything about you. So, if I were to work with you, I would work with you on your consciousness and getting you to the point of abundance. I can see in your soul that you've struggled a lot, financially, relationship-wise, love for yourself, and it'd help you get rid of that cloud and let you know that every thought you have, you're going to manifest. Do you understand that we're all our own writers and directors? Do you realize that this world is the same, but not because of you? This world is physically the same to everyone. But the only difference between my world and your world is you. Nobody else. You view the world differently than me, right?
Yeah, I view differently than most people.
Yeah, well that makes you God, because you're creating your own universe. But if you saw the world I saw, then you'd be living in my world, right? Now all you have to do is live in the world that you want and take responsibility for the way your life is because of the way you see it. Really wealthy people see the world way differently than you do. And that's why they're wealthy. Enlightened people see the world differently than you too. Because they're enlightened. All you have to do is desire to be like that person, which is really you, and ask that person who's gotten there. If you wanted to learn how to do real estate and do commercial real estate, I would highly recommend you talk to who? Donald Trump. He's really good at that. But if you were to ask Donald Trump about reaching enlightenment, I wouldn't ask him. I'd ask me or the Dalai Lama or someone who's enlightened. But it depends on what you want.
What's the road to enlightenment? How's that been for you?
My road was way too long, and that's why I'm here to share my road. And I don't even need to write a book on my road. I'm here to share with you what I know, because it took me 25 years too long to reach it. I don't want you to have to spend 25 years of your life struggling and in pain to reach where I reached for myself. I want you to reach it like this.
How did you decide to, like, what did you start to do to get to that road? Like, was it just through going to different temples or just studying? I mean, how did you get there?
I didn't really know what enlightenment was because I didn't grow up in a very religious family or spiritual family, but I knew I wanted something that I didn't have, and that answer was me. I just wanted to be me, and it took me 25 years to be me, but it doesn't have to take that long. All enlightenment is the understanding of self. If I were to create any religion, you know what the religion would be called? You. Because that's the most important thing in the universe, is you. And you can only help people as much as you help yourself. If I don't dress nice and love myself, how can you expect me to love you? This guy right here can't buy his own food. So how can he even help anyone else? She bought him food because he's starving and he's probably homeless. He can't help anybody. He can't help anybody.
That's not her son?
No.
Oh.
They just met.
Oh.
I can see it in the energy. I'm psychic. You can ask her later. Don't ask in front of them because it's kind of weird. No. They don't know each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can ask her right now before he comes back. Yasmin, that's nice of you to buy him food.
You guys are okay? Together?
Of course, sit here. Enjoy, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
She thought that was your son. I said, no. I said, he's a guy who can't support himself, and she's trying to help him out. I can see that in energy.
Maybe Mother Teresa could help him out as well.
You know what?
So, do you mind if I sit here with you first?
No.
She calls me Mother Teresa because I met a psychic the other day who I've met 5 years ago, and he calls me Mother Teresa because he told me that my name and my being will reach that level of healing for the world. I told her that, so she's making fun of me.
No, I'm not.
No, but you are, but in a fun way.
No, I'm not. I swear.
In a fun way.
In a very realistic way.
Do you mind if I mention we've worked together?
Not at all.
We have given her a session.
That's all that is.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I'm like,
You want a fork? Here.
I'm eating all their food.
No, it's okay.
Everyone.
Let me get a fork.
This is being a bad.
We're a family. Stop. You have to receive from yourself. You are good enough to receive.
So, Joey, I understand that you have a workshop coming up. So, can you enlighten me and let me know, like, what people should expect and how to...
People should expect nothing and just show up as themselves. The most important thing about people coming to this seminar is that they come. It's going to be an amazing time. There's going to be amazing people. There's going to be amazing food, amazing drinks, amazing company. And there you're going to learn about how to be you. The seminar is basically going to consist of me taking someone from the audience and showing them how to work through themselves, through their breath and placement of their soul. And there's going to be a lot of people there. And it's at the Mystic Journey bookstore, which is an amazing place. You have to understand, Venice Beach is the most open place pretty much in the world spiritually.
Okay.
And that's why there's a lot of rich people there. Because being open creates wealth. And so I'm so honored to be there because Venice is accepting. You can be anyone and be accepted in Venice. And that's the world.
I had a really fun date one time in Venice, and we were like meeting all the different performers out there, so I know what you're talking about. It's like you go through the sidewalk and there's like people everywhere, just everybody can be themselves.
It's a carnival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
And people are going to learn whatever they want. The main thing is that they just show up.
That's the most.
And I will tell you, I will teach.
Oh, date and time of the event.
Date and time, 6:30, March 3rd. It's at the Mystic Journey Bookstore in Venice. I don't have the address offhand. I think it's 1319 Abbot Kinney Boulevard.
Okay.
And it's going to be amazing.
And people want to contact you.
They can contact me through my email at Joey Herman, JoeyHerman, healer, HEALER @gmail.com. And it's $10 at the door.
Okay.
And for everyone who shows up, it'll make it worth their added bonus. There's going to be some amazing opportunities for them to work at me at a very discounted rate. So.
And then, what else? Do you have any advice for people to be more at peace in your careers?
Yes. To be more at peace with your life, I suggest that you close your eyes, you connect to your soul, you learn what the chakras are, and you learn to place your soul in those chakras and really come and be open to learning about yourself. The thing is, all you need to do is close your eyes right now, connect to your soul, and put your soul wherever you want. Put it in your heart. Good. And now it's your choice to open your heart. Look at my eyes. Good. You chose to open your heart. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You shifted right there. I see it. It's that easy.
Let me see.
Understanding the technology is the most important thing, other than showing up.
And is there anything else you want to add or talk about before we wrap things up? Anything you want to...
I just want to say I'm here to share peace with everyone, and whoever is open to that, I am happy to spend my time with. And energy.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Or this just popped in my head.
You can ask me as many as you want.
Thank you. Being that you're psychic,
Yes.
and you see things, not everything you see is good. What was the worst story that you ever seen that, have
Well, I don't believe in good or bad, so there you go. There's no such thing as good or bad.
painful?
There's no such thing as good or bad. There's only white light, meaning that there's no judgment. I don't sit and look in your eyes and judge you. I see who you are. If I see that you're a serial killer, I'm probably not going to hang out with you. But I'm not going to put you on a bad list. I just don't want to hang out with you.
But what if you see something inside somebody's soul that's just not good, or there's no good or bad, but it's just something that a pedophile or...
Well, who am I to judge them? I'm not better than anyone. I just wouldn't bring my kids around them. You got to be smart.
Yeah,
If I see that you're a thief and that you steal money, I'm not going to be leaving money out in front of you. But I'm also not going to hate you, because it's my responsibility not to keep money laying around you. If you're a serial killer, I probably wouldn't want to hang out with you, because you'll probably end up killing me. If you're a pedophile and I had kids, I probably wouldn't bring my kids around you. But I'm not going to hate you. You are who you are, based on choices you make. You have to understand that every choice, you have so many choices. You just chose to drink this. You chose to eat this chip. You are in control of everything. You choose everything. Look, I just made a decision. I'm going to eat this chip. I'm deciding right now to not answer my phone call from my girlfriend, and it's a choice I'm making. Because she has to learn that I have business. And I'm okay with that. And later on, she's going to yell at me for it. And I'm okay. But I know I'm responsible for that. No one else is. But I don't want to be rude to you. You're in front of me. She's trying to be rude because she wants me to show you that she wants to know that she's more important than this. But you're God to me. So you're the most important thing to me in my life right now.
Thank you. Let me see. The most fulfilling moment of being a psychic?
My life is always great. There is no fulfilling.
There's no, it's all about eat and kill?
It's about being balanced, yeah. If you live life like this, up and down, then you're not enlightened.
And you have mentioned there's also readers with us, Jasmine. And Jasmine, you worked with Jasmine as well before?
Jasmine is an acupuncturist.
Okay.
And I'm a soul reader, and I wanted to let you know I gave her my service. We did a trade. So
nice.
you can ask her about what I do. She would help you.
It's amazing.
Okay, so I understand that you work with Joey as well. Would you mind introducing yourself to us?
Yasmin Harunian.
Oh, hi, Jasmine.
Hello.
Hi. So you guys did some type of trade. Would you mind telling us that story, or?
I think it's the best trade I did in my life. And I'm very honored that it was the only trade that he's done. I think he's amazing, he's incredible, he empowers people, and that's what we're here to do. So people do not have to rely on anybody else, and they know how to realign with themselves and reconnect and return back to themselves. I think that's all we're trying to do.
Nice. How did you meet Joey?
I met Joey at Agape.
Okay. And then, like, you had mentioned to him, like, how did the conversation come up?
We're both practitioners over there.
Oh, okay.
We're part of the Wellbeing Ministry at Agape. She came to an event at the Wellbeing Ministry, and she was in the audience, and then we hit it off, and then she told me that I don't know what you said I had a lot of...
Light coming from your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That was it.
And then, let me see. Is on the 30th, is that the only workshop that you have coming up? I mean, seminar you have coming up? Do you have
That's the only
anything
one I have planned right now.
Okay. And if people want to reach you, they have your email. Is there anything else you want to add?
Let's see. That I love everyone unconditionally, and that I'm here to share with them everything I know. Spiritually and metaphysically, and that we're all in this together. And that when you truly care about yourself, Lucky, truly, and you love yourself, and you know that you are who you are, then you will truly care about the world. So stop trying to care about the world and control the world. Only focus on truly loving and understanding yourself. Because through that peace comes peace. So instead of trying to do things in life, stop and do nothing. Try sitting and doing nothing for a long period of time and see how hard it is, or see how easy it is. And in those moments of silence, in those moments of stopping, in those moments of getting rid of what your conditions are, you will find yourself. And when you find yourself, you can truly be here for others. But until you find yourself, you're really not helping anybody. And you're not really helping yourself. So how much do you really care about the world? You only care about the world as much as you care about yourself. You are God, I am God. Everything is God. And when we all know that everything is God, every little molecule in this planet, in this universe is God, then we will know that we are that powerful. The moon, the stars, they have very little control over us unless we think they do. You can't transcend anything. You have to write the script. You said you like to write, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you write down your world? Why don't you recreate it? It's your responsibility.
I often do in my novels.
No, but you don't have to write a novel. Write a world that only you share with yourself. You don't need someone else's approval of your world. You don't even need to share your world with anybody else. Create your world for yourself first. And then once your world's created for yourself and you feel safe in your world, then you can invite people to it.
Thank you. Well, this is Lucky Smith signing off. Thank you.